They also were extremely careful about hygiene. Food was covered. People washed their hands before cooking and before eating. Remember, this was the year 700. In the 18th century in England, people didn't wash their hands before eating. All that time later, we're talking about a long time ago, and the deep wisdom that was known by these desert people at that time. Please don't assume that just because somebody's living in a tent in the desert, that they don't have extreme intelligence. I learnt this early on in my international medical career when I met a lady who had been a Bedou. And I observed her in a very complicated day, giving instructions and speaking to lots of people, telling people to come back next year, come to me on the 16th of July at 4 o'clock, and to another one, come to me on August the 2nd at 3 o'clock. Every group of people she met, she knew their names, she knew the names of the brother, uncle. This is very traditional in the Arab world, but it's also quite hard. This lady saw about 10 families a day and did so most days. That's 300 times 10. That's a lot of families, that's a lot of names. I keep the 3,000 names I know, not as many as she did, in my computer. I have to remind myself. I don't remember. And I asked her where her PA was. She said, "What's a PA?" I said, "Well, where's your appointment diary?" She said, "What's an appointments diary?" She was illiterate. She just remembered. She laughed. She said, "You've got a weak brain. You can't remember anything, so you have to write it down." She says, "I can't write, so I remember it. My brain's much stronger as a result." That is absolutely true. And that was the intelligence at the time of the prophets. They were brighter then than we were, much brighter. We've got weak brains now. And so you shouldn't attribute your own weakness to them. You should understand these people were capable of remembering things in a way we will never understand.